This is how we do stop losses, right? And it's a very simple concept, and I'll show you right here. We're in a trade right here, right? So once we enter a trade, there's this little blue box right here, right? This little square, right? And all you're going to do here is you're going to hit the little add button. When you hit that add button, this little box is going to pop up, right? And you have the entire position, partial positions. And what that basically means on the partial position is you're able to decide how much profit that you want to take. So for instance, let's say you have a profit set at 100% on your entire position, but when it hits the 50 position, you want to take profits of, let's say, half of the position out, right? So this is what partial means, right? So we have an entry position, and we're going to take a look here. Now, once you pick your position and you make your decision, right, you would normally put like 100% here, and then you would always put 25% here, or what you're dealing with at that time, and that would be your confirmation. Once you hit confirm, you will then get a position here that will have a TP for take profit and an SL for stop loss. Those are the positions you already ordered, you put in. Now you can also go over here to open order, and this tells you that you have a position at a stop loss here. So our take profit is at $6.92 and a 2, right? And our stop loss is at 6.686, right? So these are the numbers, these are the prices of the coins of your stop losses. Now, your job is once you enter that position, right? And to edit that, let me show you how we do that, right? To edit that, or to see what you have if you forgot, you simply just click on the one of the ones. And what this one means is TP means that you have a take profit, one take profit position, and one stop loss position, right? So let's say we hit that number one. There's a little edit button here. Let's go ahead and click it. Now, if you forgot what you did, here I have a stop loss. I have mine set at 20 because my entries are a lot better than yours. So I don't put that much of a stop loss in there. And my take profit is set at the 50% mark, right? Now, as profit starts to grow, I will make changes. So for instance, what we're going to go over, we're going to show how that moves, right? So let's go ahead and keep that the way it is now. And let's go back to what you need to write down as far as like how profits work, right? And this is the formula that we have. So when you first start, you put a 25% stop loss. What that means is you would go here, hit the plus button, and then when the plus button popped up, it would look like this the very first time, and it would say entire position, and you would put 25 right here. And 25 is on the ROE, meaning return on investment. Then verbatim right here, it says that we take profit at 100%. So that means that this would be set at 100%. And then you would hit confirm. And now to check it, you go to open position, and you see these are the prices of the coins, and you can write that down, right, in case you need to move the coin later. When you're moving your stop loss, but that's all set up. Now, to check what you have, once again, you hit the little red one or the green one, hit edit, and I can see here that I have a stop loss at 25%, and I have a take profit at 99 ROE, and that is confirmed, right? Now, the formula as we move forward is very simple. When the coin reaches a profit, right, and we're going to move this a little bit different. When the coin reaches 20% profits, meaning that the green, right, this little area here, when that percent right there, the middle one right there, when that says 20%, okay, when that says 20%, right, and we're gonna get a little more deeper here, right? So we're gonna make it very simple. So this guy, it just tightens it up for you guys so that way you're not losing any money. When it says 15%. All right, so when we get profits to 15%, that means you're going to move your stop loss entry to 0%. What does that mean? That means you go over here, you hit the little stop loss number one, you hit edit, and you would now change that to 0. And you would hit confirm, right? And what that means is you are now at the entry price, right? And I'll go ahead and hit confirm. And now if I go here and look, you can see that my entry price average entry was 675.4. Now if I go to my stop loss, it's 675.54, right? So it's a little bit higher than my entry, but it just means that my stop loss is now at 0, meaning that from once it hits 15, if it goes all the way back and the bottom falls out of it, it means that it will just basically close my trade and my entry was poor, right? And that is the formula that we use right there. So currently, because I haven't hit that position, and these coins can go back and forth, I'm going to put this back to where I had it originally, 25 or 20. And we're just going to confirm it because right here, sometimes there's going to be little movements back and forth against your position. So just to make sure that you did it right, you click and there it is, and it confirms it. Perfect. Okay, so now let's go back here into the formula. So when you reach 15%, you move your entry to 0. When you reach 27% in profit, once again, that's this part right here, 27%, right? Meaning that when this middle number says 27%, that's where you would hit this button, and you would then, the difference is when you go positive, you have to put the number in, right? Which means you'd have to know what number you're at, right? Which means if I was at 27% profit and I went over here, I couldn't put return on investment because that would not do, right? Because if I put here and say, okay, I want to move my stop loss to 15, it would be negative 15, right? So it doesn't understand that. So you can't use this when you start to get in profits. What you need to do is when you're watching your coin and you see that your coin starts to break the 15% profit mark here, you need to write down what the price is at that moment. So if I was at 15% profit, then my coin would be $1.980. So when I hit my stop loss, when it gets to 27% and I need to move to the 15% mark, I need to have that written down so I know that I have to come over here and put $1, right? Or whatever it was, $6.98, right? And I would type that price in. And that would basically let me know that my price that I was in would be at that level. Actually, let me move to the right coin here because I'm in a different coin. All right, there we go. So this is the trade that we're in. So if, let's say right now, if my profit was at 15% or 27 or 15%, right? Let's say that this said 15% gains, and it was $6.75 and 4, right? 6.754. That means when this gets to 27%, then I would go over here to my little number 1, and I would edit this to 6.754. And I would simply just type it in here, 6.754. And then I would hit confirm. And what that would basically say right now, because the current price at 6.754 means that I'm actually at 0 because that's where I'm at. But if I was at 27% and I put 6.754, you can tell what your percent is because it'll tell you right here, right? So for me, the 15% would probably be that's too much. 6.785. So 6.782. 6.781. Okay, so then I would set my stop loss here, and it tells me that my profit is 16.5%. See that right there? That's how you can tell, just by typing in the price, and it tells you right here where you're at. And then I would confirm it if that was all happening right now, and if that was in fact the case of how to move my stop loss. Now that is how you move your stop losses, right? So now the other thing you guys need to do here is put the formula down, right? So when you enter, you have a 25% stop loss. When your take profit is set, it's at 100. When you get to 15% profit, you move your stop loss to 0. When you get to 27% profit, you move your stop loss to 15% profit. When you get to 40% profit, you move your stop loss to 27% profit. When you get to 50% profit, you move your stop loss to 30% profit. When you get to 70, you move it to 50. When you get to 90, right, you move your stop loss to 70. And then moving from there, it would basically be you now increase the stop loss to a 30% space, meaning that when your stop loss is at 70 and you're at 90 profit, when profit goes to 100, okay, you would then keep your stop loss at 70 because that is 30. 100 minus 30 is 70. When it gets to 110, you would move this to 80, okay? 30% back. Now, the secret here is, though, when you get to the part where you get to 70% profit, remember, you have a take profit at 100%, okay? That's what you put in your very first order. You would have to move your take, right? You would have to move your take to 150% in case there's a spike, right? So don't forget. And what do you mean by that, VC? Well, your take profit is already here. Remember your TP, right? So when I hit this, remember my TP is already set at 100, right? I would have to move that. When I get to 70, I would move that to 150 and I would confirm it, right? That's how you do that, okay? Once again, my take profit when I started was at 100. When my profits get to 70, I need to also move my take profit to 150 ROE. Now, because of this is a take profit, you don't have to put the money in over here to figure out how much it is. You can do the return on investment because return on investment is positive here. So this one, you can just put the percentage here and it'll automatically have it. Here, the ROE is on a stop loss, meaning that it's a negative position. So when you do go positive, you do have to then put the money in to get the positive percentages. Okay, guys? That's why that is. Okay, so back to the formula. Here we go. So when you get to 70% profit, your stop loss is 50. You move your take profit to 150. When you're 90% profit, you increase 30% space when you get to 70. When you're 70% profits to 70% take profit. This is what I mean here. This is basically your take profit. When you get 70%, you would move your take profit right here, what we already did, to 150, which we already did. When you get to 130% stop loss, or 130% profit, okay? That means that you're currently in 100% profit. You would then move your stop loss to 100%, and you would move your take profit, right? So you're at 130. It's running. It's a runner. You're making money. It gets to 130. You move your stop loss to 100, but then you move your take profit to 200. Okay, guys? So that's the formula. And at that point, now you're moving your stop loss. You're keeping it within 30. If you spike up, just keep moving your stop loss. Keep your take profit basically above a 40% space. And that's just in case there's a spike with a giant wick that flies up, and you can get paid on it before it comes back down. So keep your take profit ahead of the current profit by 40% as you move forward, and your stop loss 30% behind the current price. So the take profit 40% ahead, stop loss 30% behind, or you can do 30-30. It doesn't really matter. But that's the formula. Write it down, and that is how you move your stop loss, and that is the only way that we do it, guys. Okay. And we'll type it in here. Let me capitalize that. Keep take profit at, I'll just do 30 so you guys don't get space ahead. Sorry, guys, I'm typing around a microphone. Okay, so there we go. So 130% profit, move your stop loss, take profit to 200, keep take profit at 30% space ahead, period. That is how we do our formula, right? That's our stop loss system. Copy that. Copy. All right, there you go. There you go, guys. That's the video on that, and that's how you do it. Very simple. Keep moving your stop loss up as you move forward, and you either get stop lossed out or you make your profits. Other than that, good luck. God bless, guys. Keep moving forward.